Our second video of GST is us trying to find out the pre-GST amount when the total that we're given includes GST. So how much did the item or the service cost before the GST was added? To find the pre-GST amount when the total you were given includes GST, divide the GST inclusive amount by 110 and multiply by 100. Show this with an example. So a plumber's hourly charge including GST, we want to work, a plumber's hourly charge includes GST. She worked for 5 hours and the bill including GST was $580. What was her hourly price before GST? First of all, we need to work out her hourly price inclusive of GST. So her hourly price was $116. How did I get that? The total price was $580. She worked for 5 hours. That's $116. So including GST, her hourly charge is $116. Let's find out how much the pre-GST amount is. So to find pre-GST amount, we put on top, we put the rate. Underneath it says divide the GST inclusive amount by 110 and then multiply by 100 or 100 over 1. So her rate, remember, was 116 per hour. That included the GST. Divide by 110 times by 100 over 1. Put that into our calculator and it rounds off to approximately $105.45. So this plumber, pre-GST, her rate is $105.45, but her rate including GST was $116. Just finishing with a sentence, because it started as a sentence, the plumber's hourly rate is $105.45 before GST. Let's go over how we got it again. First of all, we worked out the hourly rate. Total bill $580 divided by 5 hours that she worked. So we got our hourly rate. We get this rate, we divide it by 110 and times it by 100. That's how we work out pre-GST amount.